What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about how narcissists use other people's visions to create false narratives. Now, I put this on a community post the other day because I noticed it at work, and someone left a comment saying that they like when I share my work experience. And I like to share because I feel like that I can help people more when I talk about what happens at work dealing with narcissists. So I noticed that the narcissist, it's like she can't wait to get a hold of any new supply that comes around, which is, people who are new on the job. She cannot wait to get a hold of these people and just to turn them against me. Basically, that's her whole thing now. Anyone who comes there, she has to make sure she turn them against me, because she know that the final discard is just that, the final discard, and I ain't never coming back. So the thing about it is, it's like, let me see how to put this. So dealing with work and a new person, some people you're going to hit it off with and some people you're not. So the people who you don't hit it off with is the people who are better advocates for the narcissist. It's like they work good as a team. It's just like, both of them, they meshing good together. Now, when it comes to you, the one who got away, and the narcissist and the punishments and everything, this really benefits them. This helps them to really get you back now. Because now, it's two people up against you rather than just the narc themselves. So that's why I say they use other people's visions to create the false narratives. What happens is sometimes with the people that you don't hit it off with at work, for whatever reason, I'm going to give y'all, what I had to deal with the person. Give y'all the reason why we didn't hit it off. It's because the person, they lack at their performance. And it's just like they just want everything to be the way that they need it to be to make their job easy. They like to cut the corners. They find excuses for things that has to be done in a certain amount of time and in a particular way. Those type of people that just complain a lot, and they're acting like they're doing you a favor by being there when you applied for the job. No one is forcing you to be here. You know that when you come here, there's something to be done. It has to be done a certain way, and that's that. You're going to either do that or get out of the way and let somebody else do it. But to just complain all day and expect for people to always, come to your rescue and be there to give you a helping hand, that sense of entitlement that some people have, even if they're not narcissists. I just noticed this with a lot of people that work there. They notice that, this job ain't no joke. And don't think just because you're working in child nutrition that it's just going to be a piece of cake, because it's not. It ain't no joke. I mean, we go home broke down. And that's if you're giving it your all. Now, imagine the ones who are slacking and how, how that puts it just kind of like puts a damper on the people that comes behind them. They got to come and catch their slack. And no one should have to catch other people's slack when everybody is there to do pretty much the same amount of work. So, the way that it makes you just see this person for who they are, call them out for what they is because they just don't perform very well. And not saying that everybody got to work like me, because at one time I didn't work like I do now. At one time I wasn't working as good as I was now. At one time I didn't have this attitude, but I grew into this, and I'm glad that I did. And, one thing about learning and growing and everything is, one thing you want to remain, and that's humble. You want to be able to go back and speak on, the journey that you come, the journey that you travel to get to where you are today. You don't ever want to forget, how to be humble. Never get too big up in a position or get too, a lot of more money in your pocket to feel like that you made it and you better than everybody else. You could look down on people. I don't care what kind of money I'm making and wherever I work at, I'm still going to give it my all. And I'm also going to work like it's, like I just started, like I'm determined to just do the right thing. And I work with a lot of people who are like that. And then there's the group that's not like that. So out of the group that's not like that is this new person who's very difficult to work with. No one likes to work with her. So it's not just a me issue. Nobody likes to work with her. Everybody avoids her. Everybody try to get in their own space and stay away from her. She knows that no one likes really to be around her. She's long-winded. She's just difficult to understand. She's hard of understanding. It's like you have to you just have to repeat yourself over and over again throughout the entire workday, for her. And sometimes I think that she's doing it on purpose, like she's getting her kicks out of how frustrating it makes a person who has to constantly keep answering you. And it's like, I noticed that it's something she's doing on purpose, because they got that smirk. When they let you see the smirk behind the mask that they have on at work, it's like they, that lets you know everything about a person's true character. So some people, they enjoy making you miserable. They enjoy getting on your nerves. They like to make, work difficult for you. And I noticed that she's one of them, and she's only been there like a month. How this benefits the narcissist and how they use their, how they use these people to create their own false narratives. It's because if you, the one who's doing all the right things, kind of call that person out on some stuff, how this benefits the narc is that eventually you two are gonna, you're gonna be at a disagreement, and that disagreement might lead to non-communication, strict non-communication, to where, don't speak to me unless it's about work. And this person, they notice this, and they don't like it because they feel so entitled to your help, to your assistance. When they came into this job seen in a certain way, and they thought they could come there and change it to benefit them while they lack, and you just pick up the slack. But it don't work like that with me, period. So it's like she see that now, like, these people here are not your friends. I was helping you because, you had a heavy workload for someone who's just starting something, but you really need to pick up the pace. I was giving you a hand. You caught the hang of it. You was happy to have me there with you, working side by side. But now I got to go back to my own work because I got a lot to do. Now I'm behind, and nobody's going to help me. Because the narc, first of all, she got total control of all her little minions up in there. And I don't expect nothing different. So I got me, I'm going to handle mines. But as far as you, I'm helping you out because they're not going to help you. They're especially not going to help you if they see you around me. So the narcissist, they're scoping this person out, and they're just waiting on that opportunity to get in their ear and just spool a bunch of lies about me to make this person think I'm horrible. And this person, they see me for themselves. They see something that, they see it a lot of time, but it's just like they kind of turn a blind eye to it because they don't want to be on that side, because a lot of people are not that headstrong and they're not able to be alone. See, I could be alone. I'm strong in that sense. I don't have to be around people, and the narcissists have a lot of people thinking that, they need her, and they really feel that way. They feel weak without her. They feel empty without her. They just feel it puts them just in a dump when they just don't have her around all the time to pretty much just do all the thinking for them and to navigate the whole day for them. They don't know how to function well without the narcissist. So this person is slowly becoming the same way, following along in the rest of them's footsteps behind the narc. And it's just like they do that in the name of, well, I just like peace. I like to get along. I like togetherness. I love teamwork. Yeah, and the narcissist, they're going to use that as their advantage to like, yeah, but as you can see, some people are just not like that. And you see how that's going to make it look when it comes to me, the some people who she's talking about. Y'all know why she's saying this. Y'all know why I keep myself divided. But the new person, they're stuck in between, not really understanding. you're such a sweet person. You work your behind off. But why are you so divided? Like, why are you like this? So now it's easy for the narcissist to get inside of their mind and make them think a certain way. And they start to speak on it. The narcissist use that and like, see, now you get it. You're finally coming around. I thought I thought that maybe you just wasn't going to get it. But I'm glad that now you finally open your eyes and see her for who she really is. Just a difficult person, and no one here likes her. That's why no one works with her. And it's not even like that. If anything, it's the other way around. I know that, and y'all know that. The new person, they're confused now, but at the same time, they have sense enough to know what's up because they've been around me long enough. They've worked with me long enough to scope me out and size me up and feel, the vibe and see that it's nothing but peace over here. There's no chaos and no drama. I'm not trying to control anyone. You got a mind of your own, and it is what it is. As with the narcissist, it's like they need that codependency. They need that. And you're not going to depend on me to do all of your work. I made the way for you. I set it all out for you. I showed you how to do it the most easiest and quickest way possible. But still, I notice a lazy side of you, and you just not about to play that. You're just hard to work with. Crap on me, on my conscience. I'm not guilty, at all. I have no reason to feel guilty because I'm not guilty of being that person. It's just that they allow the narcissist to pick their mind and tell them how to think. And with that, they speak on you negatively. And then the narcissist, they co-sign it. They amen in it. They're in agreement with it. It's just like, so now, this person, they're just a fool, just as the rest of the other people who follow behind the narc smear campaign and everybody else. But that time is going to come. It's just a matter of time when they open their eyes and see, like, wait a minute. She was the only one who treated me a certain way, helped me out a certain amount of time, went above and beyond, and a couple of the guys did the same for the time that they were there. But the females, boy, they really stuck. Because you don't see the men behind the narc like the females are. So they're going to pick up on that. And now she's starting to see it. And so she's moaning and groaning. Because why? I have given her the silent treatment. For reasons that I need to. Because you got stuck up behind this narc. You let her get in your ear. You call yourself going around and trying to talk bad about me like I don't hear it. They get to the point to where the narcissist push them, like, go harder, get louder, just do the most to get under her skin, to make her just feel horrible. We want her to feel miserable. We need her to break so that she can come running back to us. And she know that ain't gonna happen with me. Like, girl, please, none of this stuff that you're doing is gonna work on me. But of course, the new person don't know. So she's constantly trying to get close over by me and say little things and moan and groan and quote the Bible and say scriptures like she's trying to throw slangs at me like I'm the devil or something. So I'm like, okay, you let the devil convince you that I'm the evil one in here. Okay, boy, you more blind than I thought. So it's just like she's picking up on I'm not fazed. And she was like, boy, some people really don't care if you don't never talk to them. They don't care if they don't even talk to you. I just don't see how people can live life like that. See, I like to communicate. I like friendliness, love, and togetherness. And she's just going on. And I'm just ignoring her in my own little world. I even put my music on, to tune that nonsense out. So that's how narcissists use other people's voices, to point out things that they already know is not true. It's just all a part of the tactic to bring you down, to punish you, to teach you a lesson. And it's like they hide behind anybody. They can hide behind anybody who allow them to. They could really use anybody. The devil can use anybody. If you make yourself available, you got the job. That's how the devil look at it. That's how the narcissists look at it, because that's how they survive. And now, since that, that whole plan has weakened, the narc, they do the same repeated tactics, the hiding, the hoovering, love bombing, the gaslighting, the triangulation, the smearing, the punishments, just the same things. And they never get it that no matter what they do, it doesn't faze you. You can go through 100 more people to try to get to me, but you will never get me. You will never get to me. You will never get me back. Just stop trying. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Just stand strong and don't be fazed by none of the stuff the narc and all of her little people try to do to hurt you. Because as long as you just know, the whole reason behind it, that's enough power right there to pretty much just kill all that noise and just continue to just do you, and just be strong in the moment and press through, and we can get through this. We can really get through this. So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I will talk to you soon.